Try again. I'm gonna turn left. Got it! Got a blinky up here. Turn right. Got it! Got a blinky up here. Okay. I want to do the brakes next. I really do. But I'm kind of traumatized, to say the least. Because brakes are... So I need a purple... brake switch, brake switch. A purple and black. Right here. Cool. And a gray with red. A gray with red. Turn this off. I keep leaving that on. Okay, so these are something else. I know I'm bouncing. Purple and black, which also ties into the horn for some reason in the factory thing. So brake pedal switch, goes to purple wire, purple black, and runs up to the horn and the brake pedal and the brake pedal. All right, one thing at a time. Purple and black. So purple and black is not long enough. And then from over here, I'm gonna run this in. So there's a purple and black here. We're gonna use that for our input. And then this gray and red is gonna be ground. The rear switch is already grounded by, the rear switch is grounded by itself. So, if I tie, sorry, I shouldn't use that color wire. I can fix that later. But if I use this purple and black from the rear switch, this purple and black from the front switch, tie those together, put them in. So this one is going to come up to brakes. Okay, brake is after horn, so next in line. Get one with a crook on it. Then coming from the side. That was a lot easier. Okay. That is wrong. That is right. Brake light out is gray with red. Right here. So now there's this one, which is for the front switch, and it needs to be a ground. This one's gonna, I think this one's gonna work. I think. I'm scared. Scared, bro. Nothing. Got that one. So it's another ground of some sort. Okay, so here's what I think. And I don't have anything to base this on other than pure frustration. So this switch works because why? There's an input and an output, and it goes to light. On the brake pedal, the brake pedal has two wires coming up. So it has this purple and black, and then it's tied in to this output side, to the light right here. So for the Motogadget, it wants a ground and an input. And so the input is past the switch, past the unit down there. So it's not working. Two options. Run without a brake pedal, brake light, which is fine, just use your hand. But I don't really want to do that. I got to figure out which wire is coming from, because one runs straight back to the light. The other one runs to the brake pedal. So I got to find the brake pedal line, disconnect it from that line, the tail light, the brake light, disconnect it from the brake light line, and then run it up here and tie it in to this again. So we got two sources of input. Let me think about that for a minute, and then we'll work on it. Rear brake switch. So key on, rear brake works. See the reflection on the door. Key off. The rear brake switch is purple and black, gray with red. And they come up here and run along and then go that way and come out over there. So the red with gray ties into the other lead, the output side. So that switch is not able to operate it because it doesn't have a ground. So you want a lead in and a ground. And then it'll push power out of that where you put the pin in. So I traced this wire, the gray with red stripe, ties into the other wire here. That wire runs all the way back to the brake light. So I snipped it off. And then I put leads on it. And it was working just a minute ago. Fucking swear. So we can turn that switch into a switch we need here. So the purple and black is long enough. Sorry. So in my haste, I cut it off here. So now I don't have an input. And then the gray with red stripe is too short. I'm gonna build a horn line real fast. And I'm gonna use orange because I don't have any. Horn works. Okay, so rear brake light switch hooked up. Key on. Brake light works. Step down here. Brake light works. I'll show you. So the purple wire coming from the brake light switch runs through here. And then the gray wire for the brake light switch runs through here. The other gray wire, which is my lights, the light wire, the output wire, runs straight back. So cut off the insulation, of course, but I did that a long time ago. And then this wasn't long enough. I didn't have any gray with a red stripe. I just had plain gray. And then I took the purple and ran it around and made it a ground. So now ground for brake light switches is purple and power is gray with red stripe plus this gray. So the switch has to be powered by the unit. One line in, one ground. I know it's ugly, but we're not finished yet. We're just getting warmed up. So then run it around, pigtailed it into this red, gray with red stripe. And so that's my input side from the switch. Took a little bit to figure out, but got it figured out. Kind of like the horn. Okay, I know there's a lot of wires left. There is a lot of wires left. What we have left is headlights, tail light, dash lights, warning lights. So tail light coming out is yellow. It brakes and it jumps around on this gray and red, but I'm pretty sure that it's just going to keep going to yellow. And I'm going to find out the hard way.